Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the NANICAST. We are here. We are
what?
What an opening.
we are clear in our motive.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
To have Breeton Boi as a guest.
Yeah, woo!
Hello.
Welcome, Breeton Boi. So we've decided that we'll have as many people on the show as there are episodes. So obviously we start with 2 for episode 2, 3 for episode 3.
By episode 50.
It's going to be crazy.
It's gonna be a world
insane.
record.
Yeah. I'm going to need so many Focusrite interfaces to plug these microphones into. Welcome, Breeton Boi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So we don't have an intro for this show.
No.
So I was hoping Breeton Boi could give us something a little...
A little spicy.
Yeah,
Little
something
spicy?
to start us off with. What's our introduction to say hello to the audience?
I don't know. I mean, I'm
It's
an
about
anime
what we
rapper.
expected.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Should I do a little introduction of myself in case the people don't know?
Yeah, that would
Well,
that would probably
yeah,
be a
but
good
I want you
idea.
to introduce the show first.
Oh, well, welcome to the NANICAST where we talk about, or they talk about anime, and I go
Allegedly.
Nani?
Yeah.
That's what he does.
None.
So, episode 3, Marvin kindly gave us the production value for a third episode with
Marvin.
yeah, Marvin, our producer guy.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lore is getting confused now because last episode I did say I was the producer.
Well, Marvin and you are, kind of like spectral beings. You know,
Yeah.
they
What?
one in the same.
One and the same.
He's like your podsona.
He's
I did not know about this when I signed the contract to be on the show.
no.
So yeah, let's have just a brief description of the enigma that is Breeton Boi.
Yeah, so just like these guys, I'm a nerdcore rapper, rap about anime, manga, video games, anything that kind of interests me. And yeah, like I've been doing it for a while now. Got like popular in like 2020. It's when I met these guys, and it's just been great since. And now I'm on the NANICAST,
Yeah.
the peak of my career.
So you've really made it now.
Yeah, that's when you know.
Yeah,
When
that's
you
when
know.
I know.
So, in terms of when you came up and stuff, you originally weren't sort of heavily focused on the YouTube side of things like we were. You,
Yeah.
from my knowledge, were more on SoundCloud.
Yeah, there's that's where like all my homies were like uploading and stuff. Like YouTube was kind of like a second thought. It was like, I'll put like a visualizer and put it on YouTube, just because like, why not? It's another platform.
Yeah. What kind of like differences were there from the SoundCloud scene to the YouTube scene? Is there anything like massively different in terms of how they operate or?
Not necessarily. I would say I think the YouTube side of things is more like open. Obviously, there's a bigger audience. Like that, not necessarily like that into like music itself. Like, cause SoundCloud is mainly for music. Like if you go on SoundCloud, it's like music oriented. But YouTube is more like, anyone could just kind of end up on the video.
Yeah, true.
Like,
Very true. There's a lot more scope, a lot more
Yeah.
little genres that can sort of come up.
It's more content focused.
Yeah.
It's more
Yeah.
about what the song's about than the fact it's a song.
Yeah,
pretty
for sure. I mean, that's just, especially when sort of lyrical content is a bit more obscure and sort of, dancing around subjects rather than sort of, early YouTube nerdcore was like, I am Tanjiro.
yeah.
Yeah.
I will help Nezuko.
All right, now you're just calling me out.
But yeah, so was there anyone that came up with you, or did you just kind of like section off into the YouTube scene and sort of abandon all of your previous friends?
Well, that was obviously not the case.
No.
Like, you got like the homies at Loop, like my collective that I'm in, Ham Sandwich, Mid, Politicus, I'm Chris Craig, Drip, all them guys. Like it was like bit by bit, because like I was the first one to like kind of find the scene, and like I told the guys about it, and then they weren't like fully like sold on it.
Yeah, they were like, what the fuck? These guys are rapping about what?
Rapping about an anime character.
And then they came over and we were like, this guy's called Ham fucking Sandwich.
Yeah.
Pretty
Actually.
much. Nah, but that was like, I got a head start on it. I like reached out to a bunch of people. Obviously, reached out to the defunct Shwabadi show.
Yeah, Shwabanalysis, the old
Shwabanalysis.
second channel show where I like reviewed people's music.
Rest in peace.
It was
Rest
so
in peace,
good.
Shwabanalysis.
It needs to come back. I still want it back.
It wasn't good. It was, bro. It was so stressful, sifting through people's music and trying my absolute best not to be an arsehole.
That's what made it so good.
Bro. Nah, I can't. People genuinely thought I was like a villain at one point.
Oh yeah, they definitely did. They're like,
I can't go
Shwabadi is
through
not
that
like
arc.
anyone.
No.
But yeah, that's how we discovered, what was it, Thunderclap Flash?
Yeah.
The first song I heard of yours.
That was the big one. It got you in.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I just pushed that song so much, like because I was back when everyone was doing streams as well, like
Yeah.
DPS, Fable, Divide, even.
Yeah.
And I like they would just take songs and I would just keep showing it to everyone, like, "Hey guys, listen to this song."
And then Fable got your fucking, hey, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like,
He kind of just jump started that.
yeah, he made it the known ad lib from
Yeah.
Breeton Boi.
He was like, everyone put AO in chat for Breeton Boi, and
Yeah.
then from that point on, that's just the thing. Like I haven't even said it that much, but that's just the thing that's associated with me and my branding now. So it's like, cool.
Who has been a more influential ad libber in the scene, Breeton Boi or Ham Sandwich?
Ad libs? I think Breeton.
Yeah.
Influential, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can argue who has better ones.
I prefer. I think Ham Sandwich has some of my favorite ad libs. He does the. Whoo, that's like one of my favorites.
That's a classic.
That's a classic one
Is Ham's the proprietor of Yes Sir, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
within
how
our
it's
community
yeah,
for sure.
within our
Yes,
community.
sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Ham Sandwich, of course, another artist that
Yeah.
collaborates along with us, as said, came up on mainly SoundCloud.
Part of the
with Breeton.
Loop Collective.
Loop Collective. We love those
Loop
boys.
shit.
That's my boy.
Yes. So, talking about all those people as well, we actually had the pleasure of meeting a lot of them, us three, at MomoCon.
Yeah.
which
Yep.
we haven't really discussed
We haven't
yet.
really talked about it
No.
since we got back.
And I think since we've got another person who was here
Yeah.
for it and was, over there with us, it might be good to sort of delve into
I feel like right
going
now
into that.
you are entirely covered up by your mic stand. Do you want to
Might
like
be.
lean a little bit? You're sort of doing this whenever you speak. So I feel like on camera you're just.
I'm trying to get the vision.
Yeah, no.
for
This is the thing
everyone.
about this setup. It might look nice on camera. We can't look at each other and
No.
speak into the microphones. So
Yeah,
I'm
no.
kind of doing. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we'll figure out a better setup
Yeah.
at some point. But this is just whatever we can put together on our
For
kitchen
now,
table.
scoliosis.
For now, for now, scoliosis.
For now.
Later, who knows?
Ugh.
But yes, MomoCon. What a time! I know. Have you been to America before?
Yes. I was like 12 years old.
Okay, it was my first trip to America, and it was definitely my first time meeting almost everybody that was at MomoCon. A lot of
Yeah.
our friends,
Yeah.
fellow content creators, musicians, etc., and just homies, and like linking up with people. Bro, after the first day, I had met, I think, 30 people that I'd only ever known from online, and I was exhausted.
Yeah, no.
I can imagine, yeah.
The mental drain that it took to not only like start to remember everyone's faces,
Yeah.
because it was the first time we were seeing them. I don't know if he knows this, but when I first met Lubacher, I didn't catch who he actually was.
Me too. No,
Yeah.
he. This is his fault. He didn't introduce himself. He just went, "Yo, Shwabadi, what up, man?" Dapped me up, and he was like, "Hey, nice to finally meet you." And I was like, "You too?"
It must have been the same with me then.
He
'cause
just, I think he
Probably,
just
yeah.
assumed we'd seen him before,
maybe.
Yeah.
so we'd recognize him, but I did not.
Maybe, but yeah, for like the
Unfortunate.
first like 3 conversations we had, I just had no idea who he actually was. And then I clocked like later on and I was like, oh god, it's Lou.
Yeah, I did the exact same thing with JHB because I just don't think he actually introduced himself the entire
No.
time. Speaking of JHB, newest member of Loop.
Yep. He recently joined. So check out his stuff. You know.
Yeah,
He's
he
one of us
featured. He featured on
now. Your
my
Soul
song.
track, right?
Yeah, my Soul Eater track, my Death the Kid track, and he absolutely fucking killed it. I think he's the main reason for all of the streams right now. So shout out JHB.
Yeah, that hook is crazy.
He's very good. Very young.
He's
Surprisingly young.
annoyingly young.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that.
Yeah, I think he's only like, how old is he?
I think he's like 18.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
just turned
he's
18.
just turned, bro.
I thought he was like the
Bollocks.
same age as me.
I thought he was like like the same age as Connor, like 23,
Yeah, he looks
24.
about 23.
Yeah.
Like, for sure.
He looks mature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to say he looks old.
No.
He looks like a fucking old man.
He doesn't look like Mark.
All right, man. All right, let's move on from that as swiftly as fucking possible.
By bear standards, you should be dead.
What? Is that true?
Yeah, bears have an average lifespan of 25 years.
That's insane.
That's tough.
Mm.
R.I.P.
Clock's ticking.
R.I.P. Shwabadi. I'm on my last legs, guys.
You're gonna have to make a new first owner.
Yeah.
My other one died of old age.
Wait, no, that's why Bear Buddy's a ghost.
He's a ghost because he died of old age. That's insane.
Do furries ever think about that? About the actual real lifespan of their personas?
I haven't.
Because what if there was like, I don't know, a fruit fly? Would they have to just keep remaking it every day? With a new fruit fly.
To be fair, it's like a bear might only live for 20 odd years, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they also don't usually walk on two legs and wear a snapback. So I think there's some sort of
So he might actually die earlier.
No, I'd say there's some sort of freedom for us to say
Snapback
like
takes like 2 years.
he's got a human lifespan.
I see.
Is what I was getting at there.
That's very true. But anyway, Momocon.
Oh yeah, Momocon.
Meeting everyone was very nice. It was a very good time. A lot of people sort of like bonds strengthened for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, especially with us because we actually stayed behind a little bit afterwards.
Yeah, we spent a little while extra in America, which was are you talking about the Anime Rep Collective staying together?
Yes.
That was So obviously the main reason we were in Atlanta was Momocon, the performance we did as the Anime Rap Takeover, which is our sort of performance collective of the three of us, Rustage, Cam Steady, and Game Boy Jones, and like. Obviously, I know Connor and Rustage really well. I know Breeton pretty well. We've talked for like 2 years now, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So we're like the four of us are pretty tight. We're cool. I'd never really spoken to Cam or Game Boy Jones outside of like a server VC. I hadn't spent a lot of time with them. I was like, how will I mesh with them in real life, bro? You spend like a week with them in an Airbnb, and they're like my fucking brothers. I love them.
Besties. Yeah.
It's
They're so
pretty-
cool, man.
Huh?
I said they're so cool.
They genuinely, they're so fucking funny as well.
Yeah. Game Boy is hilarious.
Game Boy's
He's always
hilarious.
like the life of the room.
Yeah.
Cam Steady's just a
absolutely.
child.
He is actually
Yeah.
a massive
He is.
child. I love
Bro, we
it.
had the Pokemon movie on.
With the
And, like,
Yu-Gi-Oh
Yu-Gi-Oh
movies as well.
movie.
Yeah.
He made us watch the Yu-Gi-Oh movie, the Pokemon movie, and then just had like episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh GX just
Yeah.
running,
Yeah.
which was fantastic.
And he was explaining the law to us the
Yeah.
entire
He's
time.
Breaking
it was
everything down.
just incredible.
Good times.
Besides the actual show, what was like the highlight of that trip for you?
Oh gosh, I really think it was just sort of like the sort of nights after where we just got to like hang out with people randomly, have a few
For
drinks.
sure, yeah.
Do you know what wasn't my highlight? Was waiting 3 hours for a fucking pizza with Vice.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
So little story to that. So after everything had like packed up and Momocon had finished, I explained this on the Instagram interview I did with her, but I basically stayed behind with her to look after the stand because we couldn't leave it alone. And Grams, our manager at the time, was sorting stuff out and was going to come and sort of like take the stand down. So we were just waiting there. It took him a long time. I don't know what he was doing, but it was clearly something very important because we were there for like 2 hours, like waiting just at the stand. About an hour and a half in, we decide we're fucking starving. Let's order some pizza to Momocon so we can, just bring it in and eat.
Yeah.
We get a call from the delivery driver that they can't get into the venue because not even just the venue, the road, because the road was closed off.
Okay, yeah.
And so there wouldn't be able to be any deliveries. So we then leave the building because Grams came back and we were like, okay, our pizza's here now. So we leave the building, get out into like block B or whatever, the car park, and we're talking to this poor delivery woman on the phone, just trying to navigate her around the Atlanta area. We end up going back to the hotel that we were staying at instead to like wait for the pizza. Then the pizza delivery woman got lost and ended up down a one-way street that took her the opposite direction.
Oh,
So me and Vice are sat down in the street by a lamppost, just praying that this pizza actually arrives.
Praying for pizza. That's hilarious.
This woman did not look happy with us.
No.
We did give her a sizable tip just for the nuisance.
Uh-huh.
fair.
But the pizza was pretty good.
Was it
was not
stone cold?
It wasn't warm.
I mean, I think after that long, it wouldn't really be.
No. I mean, you take what you can get after 3 hours.
Yeah. After 3 hours, it was a very, very good pizza.
Breeton, any highlights for you?
I don't know. There was just so much. Like, obviously, meeting everyone was like kind of the big highlight.
Yeah,
Just,
that was
like,
a huge thing, I feel like.
Yeah, mainly meeting like the Loop Boys in person because like I've known them for like 4 or 5 years, most of them. But like I never like met them in person because obviously I'm the only UK member.
Mm-hmm.
So getting to like actually meet them in like real life was like that was like such a big thing. Like seeing Mir at the airport and Ham and everyone, it's just like damn, like we actually came this far. Like it's crazy.
Definitely crazy. Definitely wild. You went back to you stayed with Ham for a little while after the convention, right?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was good
Because he lives in like the middle of fucking nowhere, right?
Yeah, it was wild. There wasn't much like to do, but we just like got to making music and chilling.
Yeah.
That's what you do. That's what you have to do, right?
Yeah.
You get 2 musicians in a room for a week. Has to be some fucking content that comes out of
Yeah.
that.
You two would know.
Exactly.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
We did. Bro, let's talk about Project Polymerization.
Yeah, we never really
Alright.
like talked about
That's our collab project for those who don't know. It's fucking banger after banger. Can we
Yeah.
say that?
Yeah,
It's
it is.
good, right?
I think
It's
I
a
think
fucking good
there's-
album.
I
I
love
think
it.
there's an argument for it.
And it came out of you visiting me for a weekend.
Yeah.
I think it was 3 days. And while we were there, we were like, we need to make a song. And we were like, let's do one for each channel. See if we can do 2 songs.
Yeah.
And then we were like, actually, there's 3 days. Let's do 3 songs.
Yeah, we just do basically like 2 songs a day.
Yeah, it kept going more and more until it was like, well, what if we do 2 songs for each channel? So you don't want to do an odd number. And then we just made a fucking album.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. It's like, what beats do we have? Let's just
Yeah.
use them all.
I think we actually finished while we were there, like recorded 4 songs.
Yeah.
And then it's a 7-song album. The other 3 came a little later, but they'd already been started.
Yeah. Like,
While
we
you're
had
at
the
mine.
ideas, the beats and everything. It was just like,
I have never used so much creative energy in a single, like, small span of time. After that album came out, I couldn't write a song for like 2 months.
oh yeah, me neither.
It
Like-
was a
I mean-
lot for like a very short period of time.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that you
Yeah.
just ran out of things to say.
I mean, I literally didn't drop for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only started dropping now.
That is true. Actually, you haven't dropped since Project Polymerization, except for like you did the Gurren Lagann freestyle, and you had one more before
The
that.
Your Song and Inazuma Break.
Oh, and Inazuma Break, of
Oh,
course, yeah. So yeah, we really just exhausted ourselves on this. So you'll better fucking stream it. You'll better run it up because it's kind of
going.
fire.
Absolutely. Well, I think it's time to get into the real nitty gritty,
Okay, yeah,
Mm.
the real hard pressing questions.
yeah.
And my first one for you, Breeton Boi,
Oh.
is if you had to get rid of one, would it be Sonic games or Sonic shows?
Are you counting like the movies?
The movies,
the
yeah,
movies,
yeah.
the
Movies
shows,
as well?
cartoon.
Sonic animated media or the games? Axe one right now.
It's so tough. Because
It's
like,
not. It's free.
well, I mean, I enjoy the games, right? I really like the games. I think they're pretty like solid, right? Like, you know, they have their problems, like whatever, but like, I find them fun regardless. But also, like, the animated media is like surprisingly good. Like,
Oh yeah, I really enjoy like Sonic Underground is like one
Yeah.
of the best
Yeah.
animes out there.
I mean, I used to
anime.
watch. I used to watch Sonic X when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and I didn't know anything about Sonic, and I loved it. I thought it was really good.
Mm.
So I will vouch for the anime and the fucking Sonic movie. I haven't seen the second one yet.
You must.
I have to.
Yeah.
But the first Sonic movie was brilliant. It's like one of the best video game movies ever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nah. It's the second best. Second to the second one.
That's what's
So, yeah, nah. And then like the Sonic Boom TV show. And there's a Netflix show coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine that's gonna be good. But I'd have to say the games.
Well,
Axe the games.
which
No,
one?
no, keep
which
the games.
ones-
Oh, keep the games.
Keep the
Yeah,
games.
keep the
which
games.
ones are making you say that? Because there's a lot of dog out there.
There is a
well.
lot of shit games.
There is, but like there's a lot of decent ones like Sonic Adventure 2. Like, you know, it's pretty decent. Like
Mhm.
I think it's alright. The story is pretty good, like one of the best like Sonic stories that there is. And it's just a good story in general. it's almost like an anime.
Do you fuck with like the old school Sonic games,
like the classic ones?
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
Mega Drive or the Genesis?
I think they're pretty good. Yeah.
Because those are the only ones I like. Sonic 1 and 2 are the only Sonic games I like. I really don't fuck with any of the 3D ones.
Damn. See, this is like the problem with like the Sonic like community where it is right now, right? Because they made like so many different styles of games. Now, like, there's different portions all split up on like what should be like the next thing.
Yeah.
So,
no,
like-
I rate that actually.
Yeah.
That can definitely happen. I can't even remember what it, Beware of the Werehog or whatever it's
Curse
called.
of the Werehog.
Curse of
Beware
the
of the
Werehog.
Werehog. Watch
Yeah.
out, guys. Beware of the Werehog.
I think I'm thinking of the Wallace and Gromit movie, and I'm mixing them up. The fucking Were-Rabbit.
Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Yeah, I had that one. I had Black Knight, but I don't think I ever played it.
I heard that one was terrible.
The Wii genre of Sonic games were like super up and down.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't think that when you said Wii, I didn't think you meant the console. I thought it was like the Wii genre of Sonic games.
The Wii genre of Sonic games. They just don't hold up to the standards of today.
Just the Wii Sonic games, the little ones.
I don't know if I like Irish Quest.
hand.
Irish Quest?
Irish Quest.
Irish Quest. I am
You are.
half Irish.
Yeah, so he claims.
I am!
So
It's in my literal body. I cannot...
Get it out.
Get it out! The Irish is in me. Oh, it's taken over.
No! It's the curse of the Irish hog!
Oh, yeah.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. This is something I've actually been interested in with, like, Sonic lore.
Oh yes,
like-
that is
yeah.
what I wanted to get into with you on the show.
Oh.
Is we don't know a lot about Sonic. We're very casual.
Yeah. Casual Sonic enjoyers.
Yeah. Okay. But you are more of a
The Giga Chad.
Giga Chad.
Yeah.
I'm
Sonic.
hardcore Sonic fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have some, questions for you.
All right.
In terms of power scaling, how do the Chaos Emeralds actually hold up? You have like Naruto with the Hokage, whatever he does.
Could Sonic solo the Naruto-verse?
Yeah. If he had all the Chaos Emeralds.
A Super Sonic? I don't. It depends. In the games, I don't know. In the comics, probably, maybe he could like take on some people because like he has some feats. Like
He does. He has two of them.
Yeah. Look, we're not here to talk about. We're not here to talk about Sonic feet.
I wanna talk
alright?
about Sonic
we
feet,
can't get. We
please.
can't get into Sonic feet.
no. But like I'm pretty sure there's a thing he did in the comics where like, bro, like when like he went so fast, like he went through like the earth, right? Like he like split his like into like atoms.
Oh,
and,
he
like,
did like a Shinra.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
Does Shinra do that?
Yeah, so there's a point in the anime of Fire Force where Shinra obviously he like fires himself with his feet and
Yeah.
like goes super fast, and he hits a point where he it's so powerful that the only way he can beat someone who creates their own miniature universe is to split his atoms to become like so fast that he's slow and actually go in between universes to get the enemy. Fire Force is nuts, man.
Maybe I should watch Fire
Yeah,
Force.
it's crazy. But yeah, so
Well, you said Fire Force. I was thinking of the Flash. He does something similar
Yeah,
where he
the
moves
Flash,
so
yeah.
fast that he sort of.
I mean, he is just
Yeah.
human Sonic.
Yeah.
Inferior Sonic. Yeah.
Inferior
okay.
Sonic.
Pretty much. But yeah, I don't know. Power scaling is weird. Like, because in the games, he's like, he's just fast. He goes at the speed of sound. With the Chaos Emerald's speed, it's unclear. But I think, like, speed of light, he can reach when he's supersonic.
Yeah.
What is? Do you think the strongest anime protagonist that Super Sonic could defeat?
That's a tough one. The strongest? Maybe, like... Bro, anime protagonists are weird.
They definitely are.
They do some
Let's
wild
run
stuff.
through some Naruto.
I actually don't think he's going to beat Naruto.
No,
Step down.
it's fair.
Yeah.
Gon.
I think he could beat Gon.
Interesting.
I think
Yeah.
he's Gon.
This is by the way, this is just me setting up Breeton Boi to be torn to shreds in the comment section.
It's literally going to be, because someone's going to be like,
Yeah.
actually...
Actually,
and all the comics back to front. And
if you read
He
the
could
manga
do
of Hunter x Hunter, you would know that Gon.
Classic one, Goku.
no, he's
Well,
not.
if he
He's
can't
Goku.
beat fucking Naruto.
Look, I don't know anything about Dragon Ball scaling, so
All right.
know.
Well, all right. So not Naruto, but yes, Gon. What's sort of the middle ground there? What's in
Luffy?
between those? Luffy? I feel yeah.
No?
Luffy.
I don't know if I should.
Luffy.
Luffy generally.
Luffy general.
Yeah.
Generally, he could probably beat Luffy.
Yeah.
Okay. I think in my head that's putting him at like a reasonable level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But for some reason, whenever I see, because I've never obviously read the comics, I've never really seen Supersonic do anything. But whenever I see an image of him, I'm like, yeah, he could fight Goku.
Yeah. I mean, he looks like him.
He looks like he could.
I mean, a lot of Sonic is kind of like inspired by Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. Like Supersonic is obviously Super Saiyan, like transformation, like the 7 Chaos Emeralds, 7 Dragon Balls.
So wait, who's the strongest character in the Sonic verse? Is it Sonic?
I think it's Sonic. I think
Okay.
it is.
It like the strongest Sonic is the strongest character, and there isn't like a because Shadow's the ultimate life form, isn't he?
Yeah.
Shouldn't he be
I mean,
stronger?
yeah.
But he's
like,
compromised emotionally.
No. But like, no, Shadows are interesting. Like, there's a lot of interesting stories like in the Sonic universe. Because like Shadow is like a creation. Like he was made like 30 years ago from like.
He's a grown ass man.
Yeah.
That's an adult. I always thought he was like 16. And he was
No.
I hate my parents,
Nah,
Eggman.
bro. I mean, like Eggman's like, is it granddad or nephew? No, what? I think it's granddad. Eggman's.
Eggman is Shadow's nephew. That's
No.
mad news to me.
No.
Brady just
Eggman's-
forgot how families work.
Eggman's granddad is the one, like Gerald Robotnik. He's the one that made Shadow the Hedgehog,
I
Okay.
see.
and he made it based off like a mural that he saw, which was like in Sonic Adventure 1, which depicts like Super Sonic against Chaos, which is this other like water like being.
Oh, I know
yeah.
Chaos.
You know
Yeah.
Chaos. You did a verse.
I
of Chaos.
did. Yeah, I rapped as Chaos once.
Oh yeah, you did
Yeah.
on the Camp Steady.
Don't ask me to recite any of the lyrics. 'Cause I can't remember them.
But yeah, nah. So he made him to be like the ultimate life form, like based on that. And then there was like they're on this space like colony arc, and like a bunch of things like they wanted to shut the thing down eventually because they were not like the government was like, hey man, like I don't know, this is getting a bit too much. So and they shut that down. Someone's child got shot.
I always forget that Sonic is like loosely based in human reality.
Yeah.
And so when you just
Yeah.
said the government, I was like, oh yeah, damn.
Yeah, I mean it
They
varies
would-
per game.
Yeah.
I mean, do you remember? I think it was in Sonic X where it was just like, or maybe it was Sonic Underground, where like the president was just friends with Sonic. He just had a picture of Sonic on his desk.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? That
I
shit's
think
so
that's
funny
that's
to me.
definitely in the Shadow game.
Yeah.
Oh,
in the
is it?
Shadow game
Oh, I
as
was thinking of one of the
100%.
cartoons. Is it in the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Moving on to sort of like villainous eras and stuff.
Ooh, okay.
If you were Eggman,
Mm.
what doomsday device would you use?
Of his or just like
Does
making
he have like a signature ones that he's used that is like your favorite?
I mean, he doesn't really have like doomsday devices. He has his like big like robot mech things that he makes.
What about the one where he pissed on the moon?
Oh my goodness, not the fan dubs. Those are good. Those are
Take
good
that,
ones.
Obama! I pissed on the moon.
Honestly, some of the fan dubs are actually like kind of crazy. Like they just do it like live. And I'm like, how do you like come up with all this funny stuff and like
Yeah. I mean, the impromptu stuff is crazy.
yeah, not
Yeah.
that crazy. Shout out Snapcube, but like, I don't know. He has like obviously he has the Death Egg robot, which is like his most iconic one.
That
Like,
shit's in the movie, isn't it?
yeah. It's in the
I saw that in
movie
the
too.
trailer. Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Spoilers.
It was in the trailer.
No, yeah, fair. But like, I guess that's. Yeah, I guess that's probably what I go for. It's the most iconic. It's fun. It has these little stretchy arms that just like. Like.
To do that, does it? Make those noises.
I mean, it does make that noise.
Very
but it's like-
threatening.
Very threatening. Doomsday device. This is yes.
that's the doom. That's the doom. Yeah,
Did you have? Because I appreciate these questions, Connor, but I was looking for something a little more hard hitting,
Ooh, okay.
a little more. You know what I mean? Nitty gritty, really serious.
I got you.
Thank you.
What are we about to get into?
Are there any Sonic characters you wouldn't have sex with?
I knew this is exactly where this was going.
Because I know there's a lot you would. There's a lot I would.
There's a lot I would.
Yeah.
There's a lot we would.
We, as a collective.
As a
Yes,
collective.
comrades.
Not, well, obviously the male ones.
All right.
All right, mate. Fucking hell. I'm not shaking any of them men.
Look, that's not me. I don't know, man, because there's a lot of good.
There is a lot of good. There is a lot of good.
Amy, Blaze, Rouge, obviously. I mean, I wouldn't do Cream the Rabbit.
That's fair. That's fair.
A child,
That is
right?
a child.
She's like
a
child.
child, yeah. Not that many.
Oh, the bird, swallow.
I rock with
I
Wave.
bet you would.
I knew that was coming.
Oh my god. Yeah, nah. I mean,
Was it Wave? Wave the
yeah,
swallow.
Wave the Swallow from Sonic Riders.
I bet she does.
It's just
I was
too
waiting
weird.
for him.
2 for 1.
We sort of both looked across.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, nah. Like, they're all fair game, to be honest.
That's what's up.
That is
All right, we like that. That was a good answer. They're all fair game.
Fantastic. Are there any obscure ones that maybe we don't know about? Because there's definitely like some obscure Sonic
Oh,
characters
yeah, for
that
sure.
I've never seen.
I'm trying to think, cause there's like some. There's one, I forgot her name, but she's like an echidna from the DS RPG game, Sonic, Dark Brotherhood, Sonic Chronicles Dark Brotherhood.
Ah,
Yeah.
Sonic Chronicles Dark Brotherhood.
that's an insane title.
I've
Yeah.
never heard of that.
No.
That's crazy.
It is an insane game. Like,
That
not
sounds
very
like
good.
that sounds like a Kingdom Hearts tag instead of rather
Oh,
than
yeah.
Sonic.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
But now it's like developed by BioWare. Sonic RPG sounds good in concept, but that game was not good.
That's
Unfortunately. I wish they would try
Unfortunate.
again, but I don't think they
Yeah.
will.
But at least we got a sexy echidna out of it.
Yeah, true.
There we go.
Positives. That's what we're gonna
Positives.
look at.
Yeah.
Right. Did we have this planned out? I promise.
We do. We actually have a structure now. We had a big
What did we want to do
conversation about
next?
this. So I have a little section that I like to bring to the show called the Trending tab.
Oh yes.
Ooh,
Yes,
okay.
obviously we're all very active on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yep.
probably our most used social media platform, not just across us, but probably across our community as
Yeah.
well. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
Twitter is kind of where you go to see what's sort of happening.
Follow Shwabadi on Twitter.
And so
I'm
follow-
Breeton Boi.
I'm Breeton Boi and Connor_Quest.
Oh, you have to make it complex.
Not
Yeah.
the underscore.
So I kind of went through the trending tab just to see what was kind of going on. You know, was there anything good trending that was sort of related to what we sort of do and
Yeah.
talk about? And one thing that was trending was Demon Slayer. Generally, I think it was trending, you know, as people are talking about Demon Slayer. But one thing that I saw coming up a lot was how the animation and music were carrying it. A lot of
Yeah.
people were talking about that, and
Yeah.
I sort of wanted to grasp your guys' opinion.
I don't think this is a hot take anymore. I think like after Demon Slayer finished airing, there was like this anti-criticism thing around it where you would say like I was kind of carried by the animation and blah, blah, and people were like, no, actually the character writing and the story. Look back at it, it's a very, very basic premise and story.
Yeah.
Admittedly, yes, it has some interesting characters, but even the shittest shows do. You know what I mean? Even Seven Deadly Sins has really interesting characters.
Yeah.
It is absolutely, in my opinion, carried by the animation and music. Because there are some stellar scenes that, like, if you take away that aspect and you look at it in the manga, it's just like, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can agree. I mean, with season 2 as well, it had like another big flashy moment, no pun intended.
Very good.
But yeah, I mean, they're very good. I mean, when I was watching it, I was like, whoa, this is like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like awesome. But yeah, it just didn't have the same sort of weight and impact as I think something like the movie did, which
Right, yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
really have anything insane happen in it animation wise, I don't think, but just the the overall story and the emotional tugs that it had were just a lot more potent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mugen Train story was good.
Mm.
I like
It was.
without spoilers. Obviously, the main event is the big emotional climax at the end of the film.
Uh-huh.
But like even the twists and turns in the fights and the combat, I thought were really clever.
Yeah.
I like that film. I like that film more than the first season. Like
Of
as
Demon
an entire thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the first season tried to do too much. I think the first season has way too many like small little arc sections.
Yeah.
You just kind of lose track of what is actually happening. The second season felt a lot more cohesive. Like it was all sort of condensed into one area.
I still haven't watched the second season.
It's
Yeah.
it's good. I think
heard it's
I
good.
think it's the best season so far. I know there's been
So
two.
are you counting the movie as
I'm
sort of like?
I'm counting. No, oh no. Then the movie is 100% the
Yeah,
best
no.
season. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the movie was reanimated. Into
Yeah, it was reanimated into
Oh, is that
episodes.
in the second season? The movie?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like Dragon Ball Super.
Kind of.
Yeah.
And I mean, I do think Demon Slayer is like the Dragon Ball of like the new generation.
Yeah.
Because like Dragon Ball is like, the story is not necessarily like the main like focus of it. Like it obviously has cool characters. The fights are like the big like selling point.
Mm-hmm.
And like just the whole like kind of air around Dragon Ball is like obviously fight scenes and just focus on that, and
Yeah.
like, everything else is kind of takes a back seat. And I feel like it's the same with Demon Slayer as well.
It's just mostly about the spectacle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Dragon Ball and Demon Slayer are animes for Marvel fans. You know what I mean?
That's very good.
Like, I
yeah.
feel like if you're a
Yeah.
big fan of the Avengers, you're really gonna fuck with Demon Slayer.
Yeah, that's very true actually. Just this slight little sprinkling of emotional stuff on top of
Uh-huh.
what is essentially big action fight scenes.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
I think is a perfectly valid form of the media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no,
If
absolutely.
if you said Demon Slayer was your favorite anime, I'd be like, all right. But I'd be like, you know what I mean? I'd be like,
I can't
all right,
blame someone.
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
If that's the type of stuff you like to watch, then it does it very well.
Exactly. Yeah. There's certainly nothing wrong with it, and it does have interesting characters, good designs.
Yeah.
Eye-catching stuff.
I think the aesthetic also helps as well.
Mm.
Just because it's like, I think if it was like a regular like high school kind of like setting
Oh
for
yeah.
Demon Slayer, like it wouldn't like
No,
be that
boring
bad
as
at all.
shite.
Yeah.
That would not do it any favors.
Yeah.
I
If,
sort of-
if the Hashira were like the class presidents.
Oh, we've just described someone's AU.
Yeah,
like
we
their
actually
high
have.
school,
pretty
all
much.
universe, Demon Slayer, self-insert.
Yeah.
But I used to really hate the Demon Slayer designs when I first started watching it. I've come around a bit more. It's mostly the Hashira.
Mm-hmm.
I think half of them are horridly over-designed. The Love Hashira, what's her name?
Mitsuri Kanroji.
Yeah. All right. First and second name basis.
I'm
You
just-
two are personal.
I'm just very good with names.
All right, Mitsuri.
Mm-hmm.
She's fucking hideous, dude. Like,
I disagree.
I think she's cute.
I think she's hot.
There you go.
I just, well,
2v1 here.
hideous as a character design.
I see.
She's very pretty. She's drawn very pretty. And she has giant tits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always 2 bonuses.
But her design, dude, it's just,
What is it? The colors? The
Exposed breast.
Well, you know me. I can't look at cleavage. It's why I personally hate One Piece. I can't. I can't
That
deal
is
with cleavage.
actually why you used to hate One Piece. Was the designs as well.
Yeah, true.
You had this
Yeah,
about
yeah.
One Piece.
Yeah, I don't know. Most of the Hashira I've come around on. I actually really like Rengoku's design now. Even though the first time I saw it, I was like, Guy Fieri. But I've saw it.
Yeah.
It did win me over. But I don't know. The Love Hashira, I hate. The Stone Hashira, I'm just not a big fan of his design at all. What's the... See, I haven't seen season 2. I haven't consumed anything Demon Slayer since the movie came out, so I've just forgotten most of it.
Yeah. I mean, season 2 introduces 3 characters who are all very good.
I've seen those 3, and I know because of the way you said that, you little snake. I know exactly.
I know it's so.
Yeah.
It took me a minute.
Yeah, I know exactly which 3
No.
characters you're describing.
Me and Stargirl, good friend of ours, mods for me and you, and you. She
No.
no.
I would never.
I would never give a woman any sort of control over my live streams.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
But Stargirl, me and her, we always argue over who is the best of those 3
Right.
characters. I mean, I don't think this is any kind of spoiler. Uzui's wives essentially is who we're talking about.
Yeah.
Tengen Uzui.
I can't remember their names. I just can't. One
Yeah.
of them looks like they could be Inosuke's mum,
Oh yeah.
and she's my favorite.
Okay.
She's absolutely my favorite, and I get a lot of flack for that because she's apparently the annoying one. But I love her.
Do you like Zenitsu?
Yeah,
All right, that makes sense.
yeah. No,
Carry on.
I like Zenitsu. I like.
I like
Carry on.
Zenitsu as well.
Yeah,
Come on, man. He's just. Oh.
He's not that bad.
he's not that bad.
He's irritating, dude.
Look, sometimes he's irritating, but he also just has some fucking awesome moments. And,
Yeah.
and he's like actually
No,
funny a lot of the time.
no. You cannot say, oh, he's a little irritating, but he has, cool. He fell asleep and cut things a couple times.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Do you know what's cooler?
What?
Doing it awake.
How?
What, bro? Any of Tanjiro's big moments, Inosuke's big moments, are way cooler than any of Zenitsu's.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
don't
Thunderclap
know.
Flash, manga moving fast.
Oh,
Hey,
of
Hey,
course. I don't know. I read the manga Shwabadi.
Oh, so you wouldn't know about spectacular moments?
What?
You just saw them all. The art style of the manga is not pretty, dude.
I like it.
he also didn't
It
hear
took me
Zenitsu.
Oh yeah, you didn't
there
hear
is
his
that
voice.
too.
That's the big.
Yeah,
oh.
nah.
To be fair, his dub voice I think helps him a lot. His dub voice is very talented, and
Yeah.
also just I think adds a little bit more humor into the the annoying screaming, which
Yeah.
that's also a problem people had with Asta as well.
God,
from Black
yeah.
Clover.
I read the manga for I'm only like 8 chapters in or whatever. Only fucking what has manga done to me?
What's One Piece done to you?
Yeah, what has One Piece done to me? But then I watched some anime clips and I was like, this is what he sounds like, dude. I would not have made it past the second episode if I watched the anime.
I mean, many people didn't.
yeah, a lot of people didn't.
Bro is horrid.
Well, that was the trending tab.
Trending tab, Demon Slayer, not what I was expecting to be trending.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
nah.
it's still going. I mean, I think the trailers for season 3 have sort of come out recently, and also I think it just does the rounds. Honestly,
Fair.
Yeah.
I thought it would
Yeah.
be something like Chainsaw Man.
no, I've not seen that trending.
I think Chainsaw Man did very briefly after like the first trailer dropped. But it
I mean-
didn't hit trending after the second part started.
no,
Yeah. They dropped a new like visual. I don't know if you saw for like the anime.
I didn't.
no.
Like-
I'm
I'll
gonna
watch
have
that.
to peep that soon.
Well, it's not like a trailer, but it's just like a little picture of Chainsaw Man. Like,
Oh, like the key
Oh,
visual, like
yeah,
the,
yeah,
oh,
the
okay,
key
yeah,
visual,
yeah.
yeah.
I might have seen that then.
Let's see it.
So that was the trending tab,
Yes,
and then after that comes
after that we have
my
your
little
special thing.
my little special
Ooh.
special thing. So for the last part of this episode, we have with us, of course, Breeton Boi, who, as on top of just making bangers like "I'm Back," some vibey tracks on Project Polymerization, the Aqua song, these all these different great musical moods. One thing about his music that stands out is that he doesn't swear.
Yeah,
true.
Right?
You'll never see an explicit sign next to a Breeton Boi song
Unless it has
Unless
a
it has a
feature.
feature,
Yeah.
unless it has a feature.
So I thought you would be a fantastic candidate to help me with, speaking of Stargirl earlier, she's the one who originally pitched this to me, and I've altered it a little bit, to help us clean up nerdcore a little, because let's be real, in the last year or so, a lot of anime rap has become, it's quite vulgar.
Vulgar,
True.
Just, yeah, really horrid,
dirty,
debased,
debauched.
and I don't think anything can be a more clear signifier of that than the femboys of Anime Cypher. So I was hoping, Breeton Boi, in a segment I'm calling Kids Bopify,
Kids Bopify.
you can help us clean up Yayu's verse on the Femboy Cypher.
Oh,
Connor,
boy.
could you help me
Alright.
and get up the lyrics for Yayu's verse?
Absolutely.
Because
Absolutely.
I don't think anyone is as qualified for this as
Ya's
Breeton Boi.
verse, you guys are insane.
Look, man, we need to start somewhere, so I thought, why not the deep end?
Fair enough.
We
If I
just
can
gotta-
do this, I can do anything.
Getting up on.
You can start here.
Genius.
You can do it. You can do it all.
I'm really hoping that whoever has wrote Yayu's verse on here has got it correct.
Oh yeah, there's quite a lot of times where you go through Genius to check lyrics for our songs, and it's just completely wrong.
Nonsense.
Absolute nonsense.
The most recent offender of that was my verse on Sinewave Fox's song, The Drop Dead. Just, it couldn't have been more wrong. It was hilariously
We're just
wrong.
making
Yeah,
things
some of
up.
I just
I might bring
funny.
it up next episode. If you want me to bring up the wrong translation of my lyrics for next episode, let us know in the comments. So,
Let's do this line by line.
okay,
Line by line?
okay.
All right.
Well, it starts off not too bad.
Yeah.
Akimbo the Kimbers, I double the trouble.
Yeah,
Or Kimbo the Kid, I might cut up my knuckles. Nothing wrong
that's
there.
fine.
Well, okay. The thing about Kids Bopify is I'm not sure if I've listened to a lot of Kids Bop. It's in all my usual playlists while I'm driving. To Kids Bopify something isn't just to take the swearing out. It's to change mature subjects that might
I see.
Okay.
alienate certain audiences to make them a little more family friendly. So when he says things like "cut up my knuckles," that's a bit. I can't show that to my mum.
No, that's true. Don't
Okay.
want
Should be
want
squicked.
damage. Yeah.
So Breeton Boi,
All right.
Akimbo the Kid, I might cut up my knuckles.
Uh,
This is going to also, as well as like being a display of how family friendly you can be, this is also a display of your lyrical talent in general. So
I mean,
please make a good impression.
it takes me a while to write stuff.
I do, yeah.
Can you say the line again?
Akimbo the Kimbers, I double the trouble. Or Kimbo the Kid, I might cut up my knuckles.
Or Kimbo the Kid, I might
Kimbo the Kid.
cut up my knuckles.
Uh,
Kimbo, obviously, Kimbo Slice, the
Kimbo
boxer.
Slice, yes.
all right. The kitchen is set. I cut up cucumbers.
Okay, we'll go with
The kitchen is set. I
So-
cut up cucumbers. He's making a meal.
So,
Yeah.
next line. Your best friend stuffed in a duffel. We blasting them off, yes.
Oh, okay. Obvious reference to someone dying here.
Yeah. You don't want to put your best friend in a duffel.
No.
All
No.
right. Your best friend's wanting a truffle.
Is it? Is that
It's because we're still in the kitchen.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
You're making a meal. Your best
Yes.
friend wants a
Yeah.
truffle.
Your best friend.
I'm serving him one yes.
I'm serving him one, yes.
Yes.
It's Kevlar up in these tactical false breasts.
All right, this one's tricky.
This one is tricky.
Okay.
Are we
So
sticking with the cooking
If
theme?
we're sticking with cooking, I just immediately want to swap out Kevlar for Teflon. Tactical false breasts.
It's a crazy line.
First of
for
all,
a
it's a
start.
wild thing to say in a song.
Yes.
And completely age inappropriate.
Yeah. We don't want false breasts.
We don't want
anywhere,
breasts.
let alone tactical ones.
Yeah. He's got this.
I'm brewing.
He's got. I can hear the cogs turning.
Would it help if I gave you the next line?
Yeah.
Oh,
go
we're
on.
trying to run it into something.
It's Kevlar up in these tactical false breasts, and the titties gone match on the chop. Yes.
I've been cooking chicken, and he said he wants more breasts.
Oh,
Good. What's that? The breast.
the breast.
And he said he wants. Okay, so I've been cooking up chicken, and he said he wants more breasts.
This one's gonna be.
We've
hard.
already got chop. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's
That's
already.
free.
This is fantastic.
When I don't know if this is gonna make sense. When I cook and I chop, it makes more mess.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
Got it there.
When
yeah.
I cook and I chop, it makes more mess. First of all, that just sounds like an actual gun bar.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, can you use that?
We can in the context of the kitchen.
Okay.
The kids
Yeah.
won't know.
Yeah. Fair enough. I'll allow it.
What's hilarious as well is after all of this, we can say they're gonna think I'm Brock with the catering.
Yo,
What? Wait a minute,
That's
Breeton
it.
scheming.
The kitchen scheme. They were not ready. I'm too good at this.
They're gonna think I'm Brock with the catering.
But before that, we have because I ain't only strapped when I cross dress.
Oh, okay. Obviously, the conservative audience that we're trying to appeal to here isn't going to appreciate straps
No,
or
of
you know,
either kind.
of either kind or cross-dressing.
No.
So, for the sake of our bag here, Breeton Boi,
All right. Cause I ain't gonna lack with the sauce. Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
The
cross-dress sauce,
I
yes.
make more
All right.
of this.
I make more
It's very
mess. I
good.
ain't gonna lack with a sauce. Yes.
Yes.
Now, most of these are pretty good. Afterwards, and
Pretty
then we get
safe.
to the Brock with the catering. Then we get to, but I'm not trying to rock with your lady. I'm taking your man's.
Ooh. Clearly.
Gay. And we can't have none of that.
Can't have none of that.
No.
In this Christian podcast?
No, absolutely not.
For your viewing pleasure, a lot of this is being cut.
Yes.
Y'all don't realize that we've been sat here waiting for Breeton to come up with these lines for a while.
Say the line one more time.
But I'm not trying to rock with your lady. I'm taking your mans.
But I'm always supporting my lady and making you friends.
That is actually the most Kids Bop lyric I've ever heard. Can I have that one more time, please?
But I'm always supporting my lady and making you friends.
That is incredible.
I can hear it.
I can hear a
absolutely
child
hear it.
rapping that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make this like an actual thing. I'm gonna have to do like a Kids Bop cover if y'all use verse.
Yeah.
If y'all want to hear the Kids Bop cover on, I'm assuming this is going to be uploaded on It's Breeton,
Yeah.
the second channel.
The
Yeah,
the
the
Femboy of
second
Anime's cipher, 4Kids dub.
For Kids Dub, yeah.
Oh my god.
Let us know if you want to hear that full thing.
Oh, fantastic. Well, moving on swiftly from that, this one needs to be changed.
Oh no, what have we got here?
Top Gun shit. Put his face in the sand.
All right. First of all,
Oh.
he's swearing, and there is the insinuation of anal sex.
Yes.
Now, here's something fun about Kids Bop lyrics is sometimes they leave in really obvious innuendos.
Yeah.
So you don't need to necessarily change the lyric about putting someone's face in the sand.
No.
But we've got to get that swear out
Top Gun shit cannot stay.
there. No.
All right. Say the line one more time.
Top Gun shit put his face in the sand.
Top Gear's lit when they race in the sand.
Shout out my guys on Top Gear. Kids Bop
Fantastic.
featuring Richard Hammond.
No.
Why did we both go for him? I don't know. There's three choices. Okay. A few of these are okay. We've got the odd word that needs to be changed, like ass and
Yeah.
things like that. One I do want to get to, for sure, is be gay, do crime.
Ooh, be gay, do crime?
That's the two things that absolutely cannot happen.
Essentially the polar opposite of what our target demographic here
Yeah.
being, 45-year-old Christian moms.
Yeah.
That's the last thing they want to hear.
No, they want to reduce crime
And reduce gays.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So what would you say to quell the Karen entendre that is battling towards you right now?
I've got to make this one a good
do
one.
you think? What do you think the word entendre means?
I was going for ensemble, and I just said
You can't
entendre.
just say words. I've got to make a compilation of every time Conquest says a word that he thinks is something else. Y'all don't understand, like, outside of the podcast, this happens daily. One of my favorites
does.
was vignette,
Oh,
being,
no,
a
vignette.
place where you grow grapes.
it's a vineyard.
It's a
I
vineyard.
understand. I know what a vignette is now.
Sorry, what was the line? Be gay, do crime.
Be gay, do crime.
Be safe online.
Be safe online. Be safe online. Something to live by.
Holy shit. All right, let's get through this as quickly as possible because
Okay, there's the last one I think we'll do is mob tie shit. We doing it big time. I ain't just a grunt. Better think twice, bitch.
Okay, a lot
no.
to tackle here. First, mob ties obviously completely unacceptable. We're trying to, as you said, eliminate crime. And some foul language.
Absolutely
Alright.
foul.
We got to take this bit by bit. So, what's the mob ties bit?
Mob tie shit, and we doing it big time.
This, I want to get the rhyme schemes as well.
Boom.
I would be terrible on those shows.
Oh, I
Yeah,
will
we
as
do a lot
well.
of time.
Yeah, luckily for you, editing does exist.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for that.
We could circle back round to food, perhaps.
Do you have a suggestion?
No. Or maybe something like I don't know, beef pie,
Yeah.
crisp, beef pie crisp. We doing it big time.
Ooh.
Beef pie crisp?
Yeah, the beef pie is crispy.
Beef pie crisp.
Beef pie crisp.
Here's
we doing
one.
it big time.
Might be a little bit of a bar. Rush by quick. We doing it big time.
Ooh, big time rush.
That's,
All right.
That's down with the kids.
That's unusable because it's too clever.
No.
I think we can allow it.
We allow
can allow it.
Please.
I ain't just a grunt. Better think twice, bitch.
Okay.
I mean, really, it's just the exclamation at the end. What can you say at the end to replace bitch that really gives that hard-hitting impact?
Pal.
Give us the line.
I ain't just a grunt. Better think twice, pal. All right, Michael Bublé.
Well, who else has a demographic
True.
of middle-aged white women?
That's very true.
Mr. Bublé.
Could we get Michael Bublé on the Femboy Cypher? Do you think that has he thawed out yet?
Has he thawed out?
Yeah, is he about? It's summertime. That's,
Yeah,
it gets
he
a bit
does
hot.
he does only pop out at
Comes
winter.
out of his
doesn't
cryo chamber.
Yeah,
ready
for the Christmas
ready
songs.
for this Christmas season. Well, if we're going with pal,
he? What, Breeton? What is your go-to exclamation that you need to insult someone with without swearing?
I don't really have one. That's one
That
that
surprises
surprises me
me.
for a while. I just kind of like go,
Yeah, listen up, buddy.
dummy. I don't know.
Dummy.
I ain't just a grunt, but I think twice, dummy.
See, that one, I think that works because it's like, it gets the point across that you're trying to,
Yeah,
you're not friendly with a
insult,
person, but it's, it's like high school in a sitcom level insult.
Mhm, absolutely.
Perfect.
I think we have successfully cleansed Yayu's verse.
Yeah, so I've memorized all that, and we will record the final one later.
I have one last attempt for this last line.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
All right. I hope I didn't forget it. No.
No!
Oh,
You forgot
it's
it.
right there.
You immediately
But
forgot
it'll
it.
come back to me. It'll come back to me.
We'll come back to you in 3 hours when
Yeah.
we're not recording the podcast anymore.
Speaking of not recording the podcast anymore,
Is that how we're ending it? That's a very good ending, actually.
so we go to the outro.
That's somewhat perfect.
Yeah. Insane. It's just straight cut.
Speaking of ending, cut it. Do you have any sort of outro for us?
No, just thank you, Breeton Boi, for coming along.
Yeah.
It's been great.
If you
Always
could...
tell the truth so they think I'm a snitch.
Oh,
is
That's the line.
That's the yeah. No pretense to that. I just said it.
He just said
I love.
it. I was
I had to get
so
it out before I
lost.
forgot again. My
Always
apologies.
tell the truth so they think I'm a snitch.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
That works.
very
All
good.
right. So I'm looking forward to the Breeton Boi recording of the Kids Bop Yayuverse. But in the meantime, do you have anything to say to our listeners and watchers?
Thank you guys for watching this episode of the NANICAST. If you want to see me on again, spam the comments with Ayers and Breeton Boys. What did you just?
Huh?
Little images of Breeton Boi.
Oh yeah, spam them with little Breeton
Yeah.
Boys.
I don't
Bro
think you can
tinies.
do that in
Bro
YouTube
tinies.
comments. But yeah, run it up and yeah, keep watching the podcast. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I assume.
It's gonna be great. It's not yet.
I
No.
mean, if we got 3 episodes going,
Yeah, 3.
It's getting there.
It's getting there. It's
Yeah.
good.
it's good.
It's good.
Maybe when you get the sign.
When we get the
Maybe,
sign,
yeah,
it'll be
yeah,
great.
yeah,
Yeah.
Great, yeah.
If Marvin
But,
gives us the budget for that.
Yeah,
then-
if we get the budget.
Shout out Marvin.
Shout out
Shout out
Marvin.
Marvin.
Thank you. That's going to be it from us. I have been Shwabadi. I've been joined by,
Connor Quest.
and of course, our guest,
Breeton Boi.
Hey, yeah. And we will,
It's Breeton. I had to. I'm sorry.
and we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Bye bye.